Hello you guys, Sentinel 6 Gaming here with another video, and I'm inside a floating guardian thing, and yeah, today I'm making a video about this stuff. You might have already seen it because when I made the other snapshot video over here I glanced over it every once in a while. I'm gonna start with this. This is pretty quick, pretty simple. Then I'm gonna go over to what I said already. This video is going to be about making custom armor stands like these, in these positions with these heads on them, all that stuff. So what I have here, these aren't actually like weird things, they are actually just mobs. This is an actual wither boss, this is a ghost. I can push the ghost around for some reason, but I can't push the other mobs. They are just frozen in place. This one's frozen in the air. They can't do anything at all. Now how I did this is with a simple tag they added for summoning mobs, which is /summon, and then just like then now I'm gonna summon a creeper. Oh, right where I'm standing. Come on. And we're gonna do curly brackets, no, and then AI in caps. The N also a capital letter, 1, and it doesn't move. I can hit it, and also if I right click it with flint and steel it will explode, but it actually can't do anything at all. And this works for, I think, most entities. I tried with an ender dragon, but for some reason it wouldn't work. The ender dragon would still just be flying around. So yeah, that's really cool, really simple way to do that stuff. Now this armor stand stuff basically allows you to set up, like, I don't know, your own museum, or just like rebuild the battle. You can do some really cool stuff with this, and just make it look like it's you, and put them in battle positions and all that stuff. So I've set up a zombie here in gold armor, Hero Brian in diamond armor and sword, and a skeleton, and me. And now what I noticed when I put my head on is that they changed the player heads slightly, because you can now see the second layer also on player heads. And first you can only see the head itself, not the second layer that's around it. So my head would just look like fire or redstone block. It's supposed to be like fire, but from the top I sometimes think that, whoa, it looks pretty much like a redstone block. But I had this skin for, I think, did I have it before redstone blocks? I don't know, had it quite a while. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how to customize your own armor stand. So you just place the armor stand, and I'm gonna start with two very simple options, and we're gonna do this with the entitydata command. And then we're gonna type in add e armor stand. Oh wait, type is armor stand, comma, radius of 2 will be enough, because otherwise you don't want radius to be big, because then also alter all your other armor stands. And then we're gonna start with ShowArms. Now if I put this to 1, you can see it gives the armor stand arms. If I put it back to 0, it will no longer have arms. So, but if we give it arms, we can give it things like weapons and all that stuff, you know. And then the other simple option we're gonna start with is ShowBasePlate 1. We put this to 0. Oh no, I'm doing ShowBasePlate, NoBasePlate, everything with capital letters as is usual in Minecraft commands. And that just deletes the base plate in case you really want it to look like a player, like I did here. So it deletes the base plate, so it looks less like an armor stand, more like something like a player or something, you know. So that's pretty cool. Now what we can do for the rest is we can just also toggle. Before I toggle this, let's just like give him an iron sword, and then we can toggle the invisible. So this just turns the armor stand invisible. So you can make a ghost armor stand. If we can still give it armor, it's still there, you just don't see it. So ta-da! It's a ghost armor stand, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Yes, let's just toggle that back on, and also you can turn on NoGravity 1. So now if I break blocks underneath it, it will just keep on floating. Oh no. It took my sandstone. It will just float. So that's what NoGravity does. So those 4 are pretty handy in the first place. So then after you turn gravity off for it, you can just teleport it around to wherever you want it to be. Then after that, you can give it stuff. Of course, you can do /give, and then just that. Low sword stopped working, but I noticed pretty soon. So my first hard drive was full, so we now have given it a notch at, and we can do the entity data again at E. Type is armorstand, radius 2, radius is 2, and we can just give it and then we have this option, rotation, and then we can just go 0f, 0f, square brackets around that, and we go to the end and the closing bracket. So that's 0f, 0f. For some reason the second one isn't very useful at all, so you want to change this one, so that's 90. We can also put it a less precise one, like 101 as rotation, right? And 80 is basically facing this way. Then the next one that's important is the tag pose, and then we go the part of the body, which we're gonna start with the head. We do that, and then we do 0f, 0f, 0f for all the dimensions we are going to rotate it in. So you can just mess around with this, put 10 here, you can see it starts to look down. So if we wanted to look up a little bit, we can say -20. Yeah, now it's looking up. And we can say here 10, you can see it goes slightly to the left, so how about we put that 15. And that 5, you can see it slightly rotates to there. So let's put that 10, and then we have notch looking up at the beautiful sky. Now next we can rotate like left. Wait just a minute. Yeah, LeftArm. Let's just see the middle one. Put that to 15, it moves slightly in towards the body. So what if we do that -15, it rotates a bit like that. So now let's try this one, 10. Alright, so I want to try -50. Minus 90. Sorry it stops recording, but yeah, basically like that you can just rotate everything. You can also say so I did the left leg as well, body. I think the body only has 2 rotations, so we can delete this first one, and then let's Let's try setting this to 90 degrees. No, it isn't doing anything because body isn't with a capital B. It needs to be with a capital B. Otherwise it's not gonna help. So yeah, you can rotate that. So let's just put that to 10 so that it's slightly towards that. And then we can rotate this. Let's see what happens if we... Alright, so that puts that slightly back, but the bad thing about that is that it disconnects from the legs, I think. So if we rotate further, yeah, it just totally disconnects from the legs, so that's not good. So let's just leave it like this right now, and now give Notch some nice leather armor. And we've got Notch running around with his arms spread wide looking at the sky. So yeah, that's how you can just pose it totally. Now what we can also do is /summon armorstand right over here. And I have used this tag quite a lot in previous videos. We go equipment, and then we go that and that and that. Oh no, crap. Equipment. Yeah, do that. 5 of those. We're gonna leave them empty for the purpose we're gonna use it for right now, because what we are actually going to do is we're gonna create a bit of a smaller floating block. So this is for the head, so we leave them all empty unless you want to give him armor already in this command or a sword. We're gonna go ID and then just go whatever block you want, you can do so. And we just summon an armorstand with a gold block for a head. So what we can do now is turn off the base plate. If we turn off the base plate and we turn it invisible, we have a floating diamond block. And then we can, and then once we have done that, invisible 1, and once we have done that, we can start rotating the head. And once we've rotated the head, you can just rotate the gold block to be this funny well, floating gold block, which is just rotated, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's how you can create floating blocks in the air. They are slightly smaller than the actual normal blocks. If we just go and get a gold block here, you put it right next to it, they are smaller, but it's pretty funny. You can do player heads and all kinds of armor. I accidentally turned this one invisible too, so let's just turn invisibility off again. So yeah, you can create that. You can give them player heads, you can give them anything in their hands just by right clicking, give them poses like these to make them look really cool, and you can freeze mobs using the NoAI tag. I hope you found this a useful video. I hope you will start making your own cool armor stands. If you do make any cool ones, that's really good. I would like to know. And yeah, I really like these armor stands. I'll be using them for some stuff, and it's really great. So that was the video for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.